My name is Camilla Rhodes. I'm 29 years old. And this is how I took revenge on the person who destroyed my life, Pete, and made sure they knew I healed without them. She doesn't but blink. The pain isn't raw anymore. It's forged into steel. Flashback. Interior hospital room. Day. Camilla, 25. Then, wakes up slowly in a hospital bed. Her face is bruised. Her left arm is wrapped in a cast. A heart monitor beeps steadily, confused, groggy. She tries to sit up, winces in pain. A nurse in blue scrubs walks in, checking her chart. Nurse, you're awake. That's good. Gently. Just take it easy. The car accident. You're lucky to be alive. Camilla's eyes dart around. No familiar face. No fiancé. Camilla. Raspy. Liam? Where's Liam? The nurse freezes for a moment, then forces a polite smile. Nurse. He hasn't come. Not since you were brought in. Camilla stares at her, not understanding. Nurse. Conti di. I'm sorry. I thought someone would have told you. Interior hospital room. Night. Later. Camilla lies awake, staring at the ceiling. Alone. Tears pool but don't fall. Her phone, cracked from the crash, buzzes weakly. She unlocks it with effort. A single unread text from Liam. I can't do this. I'm sorry. Please don't contact me. She exhales. Sharp, guttural, like something inside just broke for good. Camilla. That was the first scar. Pete. The ones on my body, they'd fade. But the ones he left, those were permanent. Camilla sitting in a wheelchair, watching rain streak the hospital window. Her hand trembling as she deletes Liam's number. A photo of them, laughing, happy, in a broken frame, tossed in the trash. A glimpse of social media, Liam plus new girlfriend. So grateful for second chances. Camilla leans slightly forward, locking eyes with the camera. Camilla. He replaced me like I was a phase he grew out of, like I didn't almost die loving him. She breathes, controlled, collected. Camilla, con aate. So I disappeared. I rebuilt, and when I was finally ready, I made sure he saw who I became without him. Camilla, I grew up in a quiet suburb outside Portland. Real pine trees, real neighbors, and a whole lot of rain. My dad was a contractor. Hands always rough, boots always muddy. My mom was a nurse, always on her feet but somehow never too tired to hold you when things fell apart. A beat as she smiles faintly. Camilla Conti di. We weren't rich, not even close, but our house always smelled like cinnamon, and I never once went to bed thinking I wasn't loved. Flashback. Interior small kitchen. Day. A 10-year-old Camilla, elbow deep in cookie dough, her mother laughing, her father hammering something in the garage. A messy, happy home. Camilla, VO. I learned early that love isn't grand gestures. It's staying. It's listening. It's showing up. Interior Camilla's apartment. Night. Camilla picks up a photo off the table. It's her and a girl with bright eyes and a mischievous grin. Camilla. That's Chloe, my little sister, my anchor. She's 5 years younger and somehow always wiser. The one person who could call me out and hold me up in the same breath. Flashback. Interior high school gym. Night. A teenage Camilla wraps Chloe's sprained ankle on the bleachers. Chloe. You should do this for real. You've got healing hands. Camilla laughs, brushes it off. Camilla, VO. She said that before I even knew what I wanted. But she was right. Interior physical therapy clinic. Day. Camilla, early 20s, is guiding a patient through a recovery stretch. Gentle, confident, fully alive. Camilla, VO. I became a physical therapist. Helping people find their strength again? It gave me a purpose I didn't know I needed. Interior wedding reception. Night. Flashback. Twinkling lights. A summer breeze. Camilla sips wine, laughing with friends. Then notices Nathan Harper, 30 across the room. Crisp suit, warm smile. That kind of charm that made people lean in. Camilla, VO. I met Nathan Harper at a friend's wedding. He was everything I didn't know I wanted. Smart, driven, the kind of guy who remembered the names of your coworkers and the way you take your coffee. Interior coffee shop. Day. Nathan surprises her with a latte, exactly how she likes it. Nathan, you had a long morning, thought you deserved something sweet. Interior Camila's apartment. Night. Camila picks up a framed photo of her and Nathan from better days. She doesn't smile this time. Camila, he made me feel safe, seen, like the future wasn't something to fear. It was something to build together. Camila and Nathan carry in boxes, laughing, sweaty. He sets one down and kisses her forehead. Nathan, this is it, babe. Our new chapter. Camila, VO. We moved in together after 2 years. Got engaged 6 months after that. He gave me a ring and a promise. We're in this together, always. Camila's tone darkens, barely noticeable. But it's there, the tremble of memory, the way trust feels like a ghost. Camila, I had this dream, opening my own PT practice, a space where people weren't just another appointment, but a name, a story. Nathan said he'd help. After the wedding, we'd pool our savings, build it together. Nathan wraps his arms around her as she sketches out ideas on a notepad. Nathan, I believe in you. Beat. You build the dream. I'll take care of the rest. Camila, VO. I thought I'd found my home in him, not just a person, a promise. She leans back, eyes distant now. El. Camila, I didn't know the foundation was already cracking, that the man who said always would vanish the moment things got hard. She swallows, not with sadness, but resolution. Camila, conted. When the accident came, when I needed him the most, Nathan didn't just leave. Beat. He erased me. She sets the photo of him face down. Camila, conted. But I wasn't done. Not with him, not with myself. A slow, burning intensity enters her voice. Camila, conted. Because when someone tries to write you out of your own story, you don't beg for a rewrite. You pick up the pen. Interior Camila's apartment. Night. Rain patters softly against the window. Camila's voice is steady now, quieter, as if pulling us into a moment she's replayed 1,000 times. Camila. It was a Tuesday morning. Gray. Raining like it always does in Oregon. I was late, scrambling, balancing coffee in one hand and my therapy notes in the other. Flashback. Exterior. Street. Morning. Camila's car glides through a quiet intersection. The windshield wipers swipe rhythmically. She hums softly to a song on the radio. Out of nowhere, crash. A black SUV barrels through a red light, smashing into her driver's side. Everything goes black. Interior hospital room. Day. Weeks later. Blinding fluorescent lights. The beep of machines. Camila wakes up groggy, disoriented. Her body is bandaged, her left leg in traction, tubes, monitors, pain. She turns her head slowly, searching the room. No one's there. Camila, VO. I don't remember the impact, just the silence after. I was told the driver was drunk, passed out at the wheel, walked away with a broken wrist. Me? Beat. 3 surgeries. A shattered femur. fractured ribs, 2 months in the hospital, 4 more in recovery. Interior hospital room, different days, montage. Nurses adjusting her leg brace. Camilla grimacing through physical therapy. Her mom sitting by her bed, eyes tired but loving. Her dad bringing books, trying not to cry. Chloe rubbing her feet, painting her nails, refusing to leave. Camilla, VO. At first, Nathan came. Once, twice. He sat by the bed, said he loved me, that it was going to be okay. He brought flowers. Stayed 20 minutes. Then the visits got shorter, less frequent. Then they just stopped. Interior hospital room, late afternoon. Camilla lies in bed, thinner now, staring at the rain outside. A nurse walks in with a soft knock, holding an envelope. Nurse Camilla, this came for you. Camilla takes it with her good hand, confused. There's no return address. She opens it slowly. Inside, a single typed letter. Cam, I can't do this. This isn't the life we planned. I hope one day you understand. Nathan. At the bottom of the envelope, her engagement ring. Camilla, VO. No call, no explanation. Just a letter. Like I was a bill he couldn't pay. Interior hospital room. Night. Her mom sobs quietly in a chair, clutching the letter. Her dad stares at the floor, jaw tight. Chloe paces furiously. Chloe, he's a coward. A selfish, empty coward. He doesn't deserve to breathe the same air as you. Camilla just sits there, numb, not crying, not blinking. Camilla, VO. I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I didn't do anything. Because something inside me already knew. He wasn't coming back. Flashback. Interior Camilla and Nathan's apartment, weeks prior. Memories flash. Nathan checking his phone too often. Nathan sleeping on the couch. A coldness in his eyes she hadn't noticed before. A moment where she reached for his hand and he pulled away. Interior hospital room, day. Camilla tries to call him. Blocked. She checks social media. Nothing. No trace. Gone. He moved out of their apartment. Cleared everything. Even the dog they'd rescued was rehomed without a word. Camilla, VO. He ghosted me like I died. And I almost had. Interior physical therapy room. Months later. Camilla grips parallel bars, trying to walk again. Her hands shake, her face twisted in pain. But she doesn't stop. Camilla, VO. Betrayal isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a silence so sharp, it cuts through every version of the future you believed in. She takes another step, then another. Interior Camilla's apartment. Night. Present. Camilla stares into the camera. The rain has stopped. There's resolve in her voice now. A low burn. Camilla. I had to relearn how to move, how to trust, how to exist without him. But more than anything, Pete, I had to decide what to do with the wreckage he left behind. She reaches for the letter, now creased and yellowing, and holds it up. Camilla, conted. This was the moment I stopped waiting for an apology and started planning a reckoning. The room is dim. A soft cast of moonlight spills across Camilla's scarred leg, elevated and strapped in a brace. Her face is pale, hollowed. Her lips twitch mid-nightmare. She jolts awake, breath ragged. Another night drenched in sweat, in pain, in silence. Camilla, VO. Recovery wasn't just physical. It was spiritual, psychological, violent in its own quiet way. Intezaar, Rehabilitation Center. Day. Camilla grips the handles of a walker. her hands trembling. A nurse holds her waist as she tries to take a single step. Her body resists. Her face crumples with frustration. Camilla, VO. I had to relearn how to walk, how to sit, stand, eat. I had to train my hands to pick up a fork again, to brush my own damn hair. Interior kitchen. Day. Camilla sits at a table. Her mom gently helps her slice a piece of toast. She winces, overwhelmed with humiliation. Camilla, VO. But the hardest part wasn't my body. Interior therapy room. Day. Camilla stares blankly at a grief counselor. She's motionless. The counselor speaks softly, but Camilla isn't listening. Camilla, VO. It was waking up every day knowing he left me while I was still broken. Not just physically. He left me when I was unlovable. Empty living room. Night. Chloe wraps a blanket around Camilla's shoulders. They sit in silence on the couch, a show playing in the background. Ignored. Chloe. He's garbage. You don't miss him. You miss who you thought he was. Camilla doesn't answer. Her eyes flicker. She's somewhere else. Camilla, VO. I became obsessed with one question. A virus I couldn't shake. How could he? Into bedroom, late night. Camilla, alone in the dark, stares at her phone. Her fingers tremble as she downloads a fake Instagram profile. New name, stock photo, a fake backstory. She types Nathan Harper into the search bar. Bingo. Public profile. He hasn't just moved on. He's thriving. Camilla, VO. There he was, smiling, sun-kissed, posing with her. Cassandra Myers, a paralegal from his law firm. Montage. Scrolling the profile. Nathan and Cassandra on a yacht in Santorini. Cocktails clinking in Capri. Caption. Found peace in the right arms. A smug selfie. Everything happens for a reason. Camilla's jaw clenches. Her hand tightens into a fist. Camilla, VO, Greece. While I was learning how to put on my own socks again, she scrolls deeper. A photo from before the accident. Cassandra and Nathan side by side at a firm retreat, their hands just barely touching. Interior kitchen, next day. Camilla, face stormy, confronts Chloe. Camilla, do you know if he was cheating? Chloe hesitates. Chloe, there were rumors. Someone saw them together before. I didn't want to tell you until you were stronger. Camilla shakes her head. That wasn't enough. Camilla, VO, I needed proof, the truth, no matter how ugly. Into cafe. Day. Camilla meets up with Maya, a mutual friend, nervous, glancing around. Maya, look, I didn't know if I should tell you, but yeah. They were seeing each other before the accident. I saw them at a hotel bar. He told people he was ending things with you soon. He was just waiting for the right time. Camilla nods. Her face is stone. Her heart shattered. Again. Camilla, VO. He wasn't broken by the crash. He was freed by it. Interior home office, 1 week later. Camilla receives a letter in the mail. Legal stationery. Her hands shake as she opens it. It's from Nathan's attorney. A formal civil notice. Your client has abandoned the property for over 120 consecutive days. Mr. Harper seeks to sell the jointly owned asset. Immediate removal of all possessions is requested. No proceeds are expected to be owed to Miss Rhodes. Her fingers go numb. Her jaw unhinges. Camilla, VO. He didn't just leave. He erased me. Flash to into the therapy room. Day. Camilla stares at her reflection in a mirror. Scars, pale skin, a body reshaped by steel and staples. But behind her eyes, Something is alive again. A flicker. Camila, VO. I had two choices. Stay broken or get smarter than him. Montage. Camila's reinvention. Camila walking with a cane into a part-time job at a small clinic, practicing speech for interviews, regaining confidence. Chloe's boyfriend, Eric, an associate at a rival law firm, sitting with her at a kitchen table, explaining property law. Camilla, uploading medical records into a cloud drive, labeling folders, injuries, timeline, Nathan, assets, a spreadsheet with Nathan's vacation dates, financial transactions, emails, a mirror shot, Camilla, standing tall, no makeup, no pretense, just focus. Camilla, VO. I stopped crying. I stopped wondering why. I stopped needing him to answer for what he did. Because the best revenge isn't rage, it's clarity. Interior physical therapy room. Evening. Camila walks without a cane for the first time. She falters, then steadies. Her therapist claps. Chloe wipes a tear. Camila just nods, stoic, focused. Her eyes laser sharp. Camila, VO. He thought I'd vanish. He thought I'd stay shattered. He doesn't know me at all. Stacks of papers, labeled folders, sticky notes on timelines, legal pads filled with notes, and Camila's meticulous handwriting. Her eyes scan a printed email from a former paralegal, Ana Reyes, a name that came up more than once in whispers and late-night firm gossip Chloe passed along. Camila, VO. Her name was Anna, fired for breach of protocol, Nathan said. But she told a different story. Flashback. Interior coffee shop. Day Anna sits across from Camilla, nervous at first, then unloading fast. Anna. He used me, lied about being separated. Then when I called him out, he started slipping documents across my desk, asked me to alter dates, sign as a witness for deals I never saw. Beat. He's dirty. And not just morally. She hands Camilla a flash drive. Anna, Conti. He's been moving money, fabricating client expenses. He's smart about it, but not smart enough. Camilla, VO. The files weren't just damning. They were detailed. Ledger entries, fake invoices, overlapping shell companies. Nathan had been laundering money through his cases and cheating the IRS for at least 3 years. Interior private attorney's office. Night. Camilla sits across from a seasoned civil litigator reviewing her case. Attorney. This isn't just a civil suit, Camilla. This is prosecutable fraud. You sure you don't want to take it to the DA? Camilla considers it, but shakes her head. Camilla, not yet. Pete, let him sweat. Interior Legal Mediation Center. 2 weeks later, a long, sleek conference room. Minimalist, expensive. A window overlooks the Portland skyline. Camilla walks in. No cane. She's wearing tailored black, hair down, subtle makeup. The only visible scar, the one trailing delicately along her collarbone, deliberate, defiant. She takes a seat at the head of the table. The door opens. Nathan Harper steps in, smug, casual, briefcase in hand. He expects to win. He always has. But then he sees her. His steps falter. Camilla meets his eyes without flinching. Camilla. Hi, Nathan. A pause. He recovers, smirks. Nathan. Well, this is unexpected. Camilla, isn't it? She slides a folder across the table. He hesitates before opening it. Inside, copies of falsified property records, notarized dates he couldn't possibly justify, emails to his firm's accountant, and Anna's sworn affidavit. Camilla doesn't blink. Camilla, Conti di. You stole my house, lied about our relationship, committed fraud. Leans in. I have documents, recordings, three witnesses ready to testify. Nathan's smile fades. His face goes pale. His fingers tighten on the folder, eyes darting across the damning printouts. Nathan, you don't want this in court. Camilla, I do. That's why we're here. Nathan, we can settle. I'll make you whole, quietly. No drama. Camilla leans back, cool and unshaken. Camilla, I'm not interested in quiet. You buried me quietly. This? This deserves noise. Camilla, VO. I didn't scream. I didn't slash his tires or post screenshots online. I hired a lawyer, filed a civil suit, gave the firm a courtesy heads up about what I'd uncovered. Montage. The aftermath. Nathan's law firm in crisis mode. His name removed from the company site. Internal emails flying. Cassandra scrolling Reddit, her eyes widening at a post on our legal fiasco. Junior partner under fraud investigation. Juicy tea from the ex-fiancé who nearly died. She packs a bag, leaves without a word. Nathan yelling into his phone. Alone, disheveled. Camilla, VO. He tried to call, tried to guilt me, said I was ruining his life, but I didn't answer. Interior Mediation Center. Day continued. Nathan stares at Camilla, sweating now, trying to calculate. Nathan, I built that house. I worked for everything I have. Camilla tilts her head slightly. Camilla, so did I. And then I got hit by a car. And you turned my pain into your opportunity. Beat. You didn't just leave. You tried to erase me. She stands, collecting her things. Camilla, conted. You once said we were in this together. Now, you're in it alone. As she leaves, Nathan finally breaks. Nathan, Camilla, please. She turns back only once. Camilla, I healed. Now it's your turn to break. Into Camilla's apartment. Night. Camilla sips tea by the window. No music. No TV. Just peace. Her phone buzzes. A message from her attorney. Motion approved. He'll be deposed next month. Congrats. She sets the phone down. No smile. Just quiet satisfaction. Camilla, VO. Revenge isn't loud. It's surgical. Camilla, stand still. Eyes closed. Face tilted toward the sun. The air is quiet. Light. The war is over. Camilla, VO. It took 19 months. Dozens of meetings. 2 mediations. 1 deposition where Nathan couldn't look me in the eye. But I won. Interior courtroom. Flashback. The judge reads the verdict. Nathan must pay full restitution with penalties. Camilla reclaims her share of the house and additional damages. Nathan sits beside his attorney, drained and grayed, no longer smug, just small. Camilla, VO. The Bar Association opened an ethics investigation, then a fraud case. 3 months later, he was disbarred. All that charm, all those lies, finally caught up with him. Interior Camilla's apartment. Day. A check sits on the counter. Camilla signs the closing papers. The house she once shared with Nathan is officially sold, but she doesn't keep a key, doesn't visit one last time. Camilla, VO. I didn't want it, not even out of spite. Some places aren't worth reclaiming. Montage. Camilla's new life. A donation receipt from the rehab hospital that helped her walk again. Camilla hands it over in person. The nurses remember her. Tear up when she hugs them. A storefront under construction. A banner reads, "Coming soon, scarred strong, Physical therapy plus rehabilitation. Camilla at her desk, reviewing patient files. Behind her, a framed quote. Your scars are not your shame. They are your proof. Interior scarred strong. Day. The clinic is warm, full of sunlight, soft colors, real plants, smiling faces. Camilla works with a patient, a young woman in her 20s, leg brace on, tears of frustration in her eyes. Patient, I just feel broken. Camilla kneels, gently placing a hand on her shoulder. Camilla, you're not broken. You're rebuilding. That's harder. That's braver. The woman nods, tearful, and begins again. Camilla, VO. I opened the clinic for survivors, for women like me, abandoned in their darkest hour. We don't just heal bones here. We help people remember who they are. Interior scarred strong. Later, photos on the walls. Clients smiling after treatment. Group sessions in progress. A collage of handwritten thank you notes. Chloe walks in with coffee, grinning. Chloe. 2 years ago, you couldn't get out of bed. Camilla smiles. Camilla. And now I'm someone's boss. Terrifying, right? They laugh. Exterior, Oregon coast, sunset. Camilla stands barefoot at the edge of the surf. She breathes in deep. No cane, no shadows behind her. Camilla, VO. I don't wake up with nightmares anymore. Not because the past vanished, but because it doesn't own me. Flashback. Quick cuts. Camilla in the hospital bed, staring at Nathan's letter. Struggling to walk again. The courtroom. That moment at the mediation table, her voice calm, unwavering. Back to the beach. Camilla looks down at her leg, the scar catching the light. She touches it lightly. Then she smiles. Camilla, VO. These scars, they're not shameful. They're proof that I didn't just survive. I rewrote the ending. Fade to black text. On screen, Scarred Strong, founded by Camilla Rhodes. Serving women rebuilding after trauma, abandonment, and loss. Because healing isn't the end of the story, it's the beginning. Camilla sits in front of the same camera where it all began. The room is dim, but warm. A single lamp glows behind her. Her face is softer now, wiser. There's no armor anymore, just peace. She takes a moment, looks down, then looks up again, directly into the lens. Camilla. People always ask me, don't you hate him? She gives a small smile, not bitter, just honest. Camilla, content. No, I don't hate Nathan Harper. A pause. The kind of pause that says she once did, maybe more than hate, but not anymore. Camilla, content. I think he was weak. I think he was afraid. But hate, that would mean he still owns a piece of me, and he doesn't. She leans forward slightly, voice lowering, not for drama, but for intimacy. Camilla, I just hope. One day, he wakes up and realizes what he lost, not in me, but in who he could have become. If he had stayed, a long beat. Her eyes are glassy, but she doesn't cry. She's done crying. Camilla, content. Some people leave scars. She gently touches the faint line on her collarbone, once a wound, now a part of her story. Then she sits back, her voice quiet but unshakable. Camilla, content. I chose to become one. The camera lingers on her face, not a victim, not a survivor, a woman who rewrote the ending and dared to say it out loud.